In this lecture, we will learn how to check the validity of the argument. Let's consider the problem. Show that the following argument is valid. If today is Tuesday, then I have a test in mathematics or economics. If my economics professor is sick, then I will not have a test in economics. Today is Tuesday and my economics professor is sick. Therefore, I have a test in mathematics. We can clearly see that these are the set of premises and this is our conclusion. This is our conclusion, right? Now, let's say T is today is Tuesday, M is I have a test in mathematics, E is I have a test in economics, and S is my economics professor is sick. Then we know what is the next step. We need to convert all these premises in their propositional logic form. If today is Tuesday, then I have a test in mathematics or economics can be written as, if today is Tuesday, then I have a test in mathematics or economics. If my economics professor is sick, then I will not have a test in economics. If my economics professor is sick, then I will not have a test in economics. Today is Tuesday and my economics professor is sick. Therefore, I have a test in mathematics. So this is our argument, and what we need to check? We need to check the validity of this argument. Is this argument is valid or not? There are definitely multiple ways to check the validity of the argument. One method is to check it by the rule of inference. But there is one more better method which we can apply right now. And that method is considered to be as the fastest method among all. Let's use that method to prove the validity of this argument. According to that method, we need to make all these premises true and conclusion false. If we make all the premises true and conclusion false, then definitely this argument is an invalid argument, right? But if we would not be able to make all the premises true and conclusion false, then without any doubt we can say that this argument is a valid argument. Okay? Let's try to make all premises true and conclusion false. As we need to make conclusion false, therefore M has to be false, right? We need to make this premise true. This premise can be true only when T is true and S is true. This is the only way we would be able to make this premise true, right? If S is true, then not E cannot be false. It has to be true, right? Therefore, not E will be true. And if not E is true, then E becomes false, right? And we already know M is false and T is true. M is false and T is true. This particular premise is of the form true implies false, which is false, right? We are successful in making this premise true, this conclusion false, but we won't be able to make this particular premise true. And due to this reason, this argument is a valid argument. As we are unsuccessful in making all the premises true and conclusion false, therefore we can say that this argument is a valid argument.